Hello, I'm Albert Pryor, and I'm here to show you a very unique guitar. But a little bit first, I am a luthier and have been doing that trade for the past 16 years. So I've been repairing guitars and building guitars, and I ran across this particular very rare guitar through a young lady in a trade situation some years ago, not knowing what it was, and I purchased it from her, and this is the guitar. It is what's known as a violin guitar, made by Kay. It's an old Craftsman made by Kay, which was typically sold in catalogs. Those violin guitars were. This one, if it was sold in a catalog, it would have been a Spiegel, because Spiegel catalogs bought the higher end instruments and sold them through their catalog. Whether this was actually a catalog guitar, I do not know. It's really kind of doubtful to me because it is so unique. If you notice the rosewood inlay around the body perimeter, that's something I've never seen on another guitar in all my years, either having seen them personally or seen them on the internet. I've never seen one with this kind of inlay, so it's pretty unique. Again, what makes this a violin guitar is this tailpiece is the same sort of tailpiece that you would see like on a cello or a violin, only this is larger than what a violin would be, but it's that type of tailpiece. Also, if you see the edges of this guitar, the top and the bottom overlap the side, which I've never seen on another guitar. It's pretty unique. And then the final thing that really sets it off as a violin guitar is the headstock. If you see this is shaped and made just like a violin headstock. Of course, it's 6 strings and not 4 like a violin would be. But it's known as a violin guitar. Kay made, as far as anybody can tell, approximately 300 of these violin guitars. This one here, I believe myself, from what I've learned and everything on the internet and through talking to other Kay collectors and what have you, this is probably the very last one made of this model. And Kay, sometimes when they would come to the end of a model, they would make a really special one. And I think that's what this one is. It is a beautiful guitar. To me, it's the most beautiful archtop guitar I've ever seen. And it's the back is a fiddle back. It's not a flat back. It has a bow in it. I don't know what you would say. But it's not a flat back guitar. The front does have a convex to it, and the pick guard is, I don't know if it would really be a tortoiseshell pick guard. It might be, because this is a 1939 model, and I believe tortoiseshell was still available back at that time, but I'm not positive. I can't say for sure. I'm going to go over the condition of the guitar now. Whenever I got this, there was very little that I had to do to it in order to, other than clean it up. There was very little I had to do to it. Okay, I want to go over the general condition of the guitar right now. When I got this, there was very little repairs or anything that I had to make. In fact, I think there was only one very minor crack that was apparent that needed any attention at all, and I can't remember if this crack here almost looks like a finish crack, and then there's one up here that's about the same. And I had to do something to one of these, and it's been a while, so I don't remember exactly. But there is absolutely no movement in them whatsoever, so they're a good, solid repair. And whether I made it or somebody else made it, I don't know. There's one other thing that I should point out. There's right here at the peg, there is a crack there, a very small one. It looks like it's a really old crack, and I did not do anything to that at all. It's still solid as a rock. So sometimes with antique guitars, I try not to do anything more than I absolutely have to. Now there is some light indentations, or not, I don't know if you call them scratches or not, but right in this area here. And I'm assuming that's probably from somebody's guitar pick, maybe a thumb pick, and they got a little deep. It's not real apparent. Another small scratch right here. Very, very little damage show on this guitar. The sides and everything look really good, except for this little crack here that I pointed out. And this side also is very good. One thing that I'm not sure of is there's 2 holes right here that have been plugged, and I don't know if that's a factory thing or if it's some luthier in the past did something. I don't know, but there's no movement at all in the neck, where typically especially on old guitars, you'll see some sort of a separation here. It is as tight as it was when it was built. The neck is absolutely flat and square. You know, there's no height to the string height here like this. You see that often on an old guitar. This one here is right in where it should be, and it plays really nice. The frets are all level. Plays very nice. Let's see. We're going to look at the F-holes right now. And if you look down inside the F-hole, there is a sticker or a tag on the inside of the guitar that says "Made for old," or an old Craftsman is the name. And then it was made serial number 295. And that tells me, this may very well be the very last one made of this series, if there was approximately 300 made. Nobody knows for sure. All we know is what experts or collectors would tell you, what you can learn from catalogs and everything, because the records that Kay kept on all of their guitars that they'd made from the 30s, or from the 20s on, was lost in a fire in 1967 or 68. So there is absolutely no recorded records of exactly what took place. But everybody is pretty much in agreement that there were 300 or about 300 of these violin guitars made, and I think this is the very last one made, and they did it in a very special way with a blonde finish. Most of them had a tobacco brown sunburst finish. I've seen a number of those on the internet. I did see one other blonde looking guitar, but I think that one, the old tobacco finish had been removed, and then they just painted it or stained it blonde. That's the only one I've ever seen that was not the tobacco sunburst finish. So I think this is a very, very special guitar. It sounds, I should have brought a guitar pick in here. Can you? Okay, we're going to come to the end of this video now, but I want you to understand that videos are not like seeing it in person. We do the best that we can with this video, but in person I'm sure would be much better. This is an absolute museum quality piece instrument. It is or a high-end collector piece. You won't get any higher, actually. You know, you will see high-end Gibsons and everything that won't come to the value of this one-of-a-kind guitar. It was made in 1939, thereabouts, and so it's, you know, it's pushing 100 years old. It will be before long. It is, for a guitar of that age, is an exceptional quality, even though there's a couple of hairline cracks, and I can't tell you how many old guitars I've seen that didn't have a hairline crack. In fact, they're pretty much, every guitar built will need repairs at some point, will have some sort of light damage if they're taken care of, or heavy damage. You know, so you won't find a better one. And the value of this, if you get into the value from what I can see studying on the internet and what have you, a standard archtop guitar like this will sell anywhere from $500 to $1,500, and they can go up higher depending on the quality and the rarity. This one here is in high quality condition and extremely rare. It is absolutely a collector piece, museum quality condition, and I don't know what else to say offhand. My daughter is filming this. Did I forget something, dear?
I think it's good. It's great, Dad.
Okay.
You did good.
All right, well, thank you. And if you have any questions, just call the number we gave a moment ago. Okay, a few more words about this guitar. It is, again, a very unique guitar made in the 30s. And if you can imagine this guitar being in the big band sounds back then, being played on stage with a band, it is still as much playable today as it was in the 30s. And but we are looking to probably put this at an auction house, maybe Sotheby's, or what's the other one, dear?
Christie's.
Christie's, yes, and there's others as well. But we want to put this out there just in case somebody has a big pocket full of money. They want to buy a one-of-a-kind instrument. And it is certainly a one-of-a-kind. But what else there?
That's good. This instrument has a lot of life left in it.
Yeah.
And somebody could really do some amazing things. Whether
it's still very, very playable. One other thing is, you know, here's my thing. I will not consider less than $20,000. And from the information we get, it could go up over $50,000 at an auction house. So that's kind of my parameters. Thanks a lot.